Good afternoon, welcome back to Turbo Tortoise Tech. My name is Goooood and this is your tech news in 6 minutes or less. Intel in even more hot water reacts with even more models. AMD's APUs benched and ready to ship, plus their support details. Nvidia's Ampere A100 smashes the top spot in Octane bench. Logitech reveals its next level chair made with Herman Miller. And Asus will drop some swanky new peripherals and the new ROG Phone 3. Intel, you poor rat. It's really not going well. If things couldn't get any worse, well, they really have gotten a lot worse. Intel's 7nm has officially been delayed into 2021, 12 months behind their original scheduling as they were looking at, and because of this, a law firm has picked up a class action lawsuit against them for misrepresenting their production lead times and product availability, product performance. It's kind of multi-layered in a lot of ways, and yeah, it's a big issue. But their 11th gen mobile series chips at least had some promising performance over the 10th gen, which has, if you're keeping track, just recently come out. So they already have a new line on the way with 11th gen Core i technology. This is going to stretch the 14nm right to the limits of what it's possibly able to do, which, and to be honest, with them being on a 14nm process, it is kind of impressive that they've remained competitive, at least in mobile spaces. In desktop spaces, it's not really looking that positive. Inversely, AMD just keeps on winning with their new APU line coming out with the G moniker. That's how you know it's got graphics enabled. Makes a lot of sense, right, to throw that on the end of the chip name. But that's just sort of the general format with AMD these days. Their 4750 not only boasts better multi-threaded work processing than their own chips, but it beats the Intels as well. And then if you look at our GPU performance, it's quite a lot better than a GT 1030 that's coming on chip with those. Now we do have some pricing leak information, and if these do hold, you'll be able to get a 4750G for a whole $309 US, which is really, really good. It does start to lose some of that pricing scaling as we go further down the list, but with the information we do have on hand and the benchmarks and stuff, this is actually looking even better than I had previously anticipated. Moving on to Nvidia, the Ampere A100 GPU has cropped up with 40 gigs worth of HBM2 memory now confirmed. I know, 40 gigs of VRAM is just staggering, and the performance of this thing is even more staggering, beating out its 2080 Ti and Octane bench by 47%, and a little bit less than that for the RTX 8000 Quadro GPU. So the new Ampere has been moved up in schedule as a result of this, or I don't know if it's a result of that or if it was a result of AMD's big Navi reveals and leaks and stuff that happened last week, if they're not just trying to get the first punch in on high-end GPU. And this, well, looks like a really, really good way to do that. 40 gigs of HBM2. Logitech has made an absolutely mad lad gaming chair with Herman Miller, and it has been designed to sort of scope or trace the outline of your back. It's got all kinds of adjustable things and armrest positioning and stuff on it, and a price tag of 1500 USD. Yes, that's right, 1500 USD, or about 25,000 Rand in today's conversion rate. Knowing Logitech, it is going to be a really good chair, but yeah, that price tag though. Asus has revealed a whole line of new peripherals, including their ROG Phone 3 with a whole bunch of accessories and clip-in areas and different things you can do with it. It's ridiculous actually what they're doing with phones these days, and of course all of these things will come with a ROG tax, but amongst the pile is a TKL wireless keyboard, which does look incredibly promising. So if that comes through at a decent sub 3,000 Rand price, it'll probably be quite a good buy. Obviously, if there's an opportunity for a 5-finger discount, you know your boy's gonna snatch that up. Lastly, having a look at what Uncle Eutec's got on the store this week. The Gumdias Hermes P2 mechanical keyboard is on special, and we have a review live if you're interested. HP has an external USB 3.1 250 gig SSD for your on-the-go data needs, and a 500 gig internal for those notebook and desktop upgrades. Clev's 240 gig NVMe is at a crazy good price with a 5-year warranty. Corsair's LPX 3200 MHz kit gets even cheaper this week. LG's 144Hz also drops below the 4K mark. And Asus drops an RX 5700 for under 9K if you're in need of a new GPU. That is all we have time for in this episode, unfortunately, but later in the week I will be doing some more HTC Vive Focus Plus content where I'll hopefully finally get a Wi-Fi signal that's strong enough to run the thing. And I do have the B550M mortar, which I will hopefully be pairing up with a 3600 XT later in the week. And we have a giveaway live for our channels, and to just say thank you for everybody that has supported us through the nearly last 2 years. We'll be 2 years old next month. And yeah, it's just to say thank you. So if you want to get involved with that, all you got to do is be liked, followed on any of our socials, on our YouTube, etc. This is going to be exclusively for South African residents. So I'll get us something like a nice Steam voucher or something like that for our international audiences that are supporting us as well. But thank you everybody for your time. I hope you guys stay well, keep safe, and all the best. I'll see you on the flip side.